Who stood out for you today, Frank?
Well, of course, Coman, because he came for the final and did what he had to do, playing against his former club, you know, being left over in a way and wanted to have more time to play. So I think about it, but I think about Neuer. Neuer is a giant. I mean, he had 3 saves today. Coming from, I don't know, somebody not coming from the same planet as other goalkeepers. We know Navas is fantastic. We know some others, they are exceptional. But that guy is, well,
is that fair, Frank?
Over the top.
Is that fair? He made a good start from Neymar, denied Marquinhos as well. But am I stretching to say you'd expect really any goalkeeper to make that save of that standard on this stage?
No, because he has a way to make saves, like a handball goalkeeper that's very particular. And the one he does with Neymar on 2 chances in 2 seconds from Neymar, when he controls the ball of Neymar, then Neymar tries to cross to Di Maria, and he does again a save. I mean, he's very particular, and the reaction that he has in those two movements are absolutely, for me, exceptional. So he's a leader, and when you're a defender and you have a goalkeeper like that, I mean, you feel so confident that you can even try stuff that you wouldn't try if you had a fragile goalkeeper. So I think about him. I think also about Niko Kovac. I don't know what Niko Kovac thinks tonight about his time at Bayern Munich and what he missed with those players. Big question mark.
Yeah, I imagine it's slightly bitter. Obviously, a lot of talk we have had, Ali, about the future of Thiago, who was superb today.
Yeah, and when you mention what players stood out, well, he's one of the first names that came to my mind is Thiago Alcantara. How smooth at his best he can be in the midfield, how you can give him a ball in a tight area, and in 1 and 2 touches, he's out of that tight area into open space and opening up the field for Bayern Munich, and he does that time and time again. So if I see his individual performance today and I'm Bayern Munich, I'm thinking to myself, well, he's not going anywhere. He's got to stay right here, because right here is where he belongs. I just look at Bayern Munich and then the totality of the group, and a guy like Thomas Mueller, who I have no idea what position he's playing on the field, to be quite honest with you. You can't tell me that somebody can sit in front of a blackboard and say, yeah, this is exactly what Thomas Mueller does for this team. No idea what he does. But whatever he does seems to be efficient, seems to be effective and helpful. And he gets in the way of things defensively. And then all of a sudden he finds a rebound inside the 18-yard box and scoring a game-winning goal somewhere else. And that is truly, for me, what Thomas Mueller has been under Hansi Flick, is that he has found a role, a job that works for him. Now a guy that plays more of the assist rather than the scoring goals. Another player who has found different roles under Hansi Flick is Joshua Kimmich, who today in the first half was playing more in a wider area, and that wasn't quite working out. So maybe it's by design and maybe it's a tactical change, but the goal comes from the fact that Joshua Kimmich takes an inside position rather than waiting for the ball out wide. And in doing so, he finds an open space, a great ball over the top, good finish by Coman, 1-0. See you guys later, warm up the bus, it's time to go home. I just think from Bayern Munich, across the board, there's so many positives, and all of it works because Hansi Flick seems to be pushing all the right buttons.
Dan, just quickly, Dan, if I could mention Alfonso Davies again, and not because he came out of MLS and all that, but we've talked about him as his progression has been clear, turning from a left winger, a left-sided player, attacker, to a modern-day fullback. The modern-day fullback, you know, he epitomises it. We see Andy Robertson at Liverpool, Jordan Alba at Barcelona, all these guys, supreme attacking fullbacks. That's the modern left-back. But we can look at Davies' pace and his ability and his drive. But if we want to look at his maturity and understanding of the defensive aspect of the game, I think we got a clear indication in tonight's game that the light switch is on with him. And I don't know if Frank, as a defender, remembers this. Near the end of the game, there was a ball PSG whipped in from the left-hand side, and Choupo-Moting was in the penalty spot. And Alfonso Davies got goal side of him and blocked him. I've no real interest in what Alfonso Davies does going forward, because I know what he does going forward. Right, he's brilliant, but he had to learn the defensive aspect of the game, and that was a clear sign that he gets it. He understands his responsibilities. He understands about positional sense, and I thought that was a perfect scenario of showing a young man who's learning that aspect of the game as he goes along.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. And for more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for premium content and live streaming, subscribe to ESPN Plus.